Kentucky Derby upset of the last century. It went off at 91-1 odds, won the race, set a track record at the time. Name that horse. We'll have the answer for you in just a minute. Don't go away. The Sport of Kings. We'll be right back. Time now for the answer to today's trivia question. Back in 1913, the biggest upset in the Derby set by Donerail, a record that stood, by the way, only 1 year. The next year in the Derby, Old Rosebud set a new record in Kentucky.
Our race of the week is the $50,000 Johnny Longman Stakes. It's named after Hall of Fame rider, the legendary Johnny Longman, who our co-host, our guest host, Archie McDonald, is familiar with. Archie, a little about Johnny.
Johnny Longden came here in 1965 to ride a 6,000 winner. At that time, he was the winningest jockey in the world. He'd surpassed Sir Gordon Richards of England, and it was probably a landmark event in the history of this track. He was well known throughout North America, and the fact that he chose Hastings Park to ride a 6,000 winner was very significant. And he came a few days before this 6,000 winner and rode the week leading up to his ultimate 6,000 win on Prince Scorpion. And to put it into context, 40 plus years ago, jockeys had a much higher profile than they do now. Everybody who read the sport pages knew Eddie Arcaro, they knew Willie Shoemaker, they knew Willie Hardtack, and they certainly knew Johnny Longden. And so it was a big event here.
How was he around the media?
Oh, he was excellent. Yes, he was truly excellent. And there was quite a contingent of media here. There was somebody, the sports editor of the San Diego Union was here. Sports Illustrated had a writer here, and Weekend magazine covered it, and plus all the local media. And he couldn't be better. No, he was a wonderful media personality.
He loved the jocks room.
He did. Yeah, he just loved racing. He loved everybody. He would, he had no pretensions. He would go down the back stretch and talk to everybody.
His last race, the San Juan Capistrano, which we're watching right now, a little about your thoughts on that one.
Well, it was a remarkably happy coincidence that the best horse bred in Western Canada, George Royal, and the most famous rider, Johnny Longden, would hook up for their last ride, for Johnny's last ride. And he said, win or lose, this is going to be my last race. And George Royal wasn't as good as he had been the year before. I think he was nearly 7-1. And but Johnny said, win or lose, this is it. And it was a remarkable race. George Royal and Plaque came down the stretch head and head, and I think the winning margin was about 1.5 inches. So it was truly a major event in BC racing. And we haven't, I don't think we've had a horse as good as George Royal since.
No, we haven't, not at all. So what do you say we watch the Johnny Longman race right now? Shall we watch it right now?
Let's do that.
Got it.
Sir Gallivic is owned by Glenn Todd and Patrick Kinsella. Sir Gallivic is the reigning Premier's champion and will appreciate the stretch out today.
He's doing fine. He'll run a little better going around the ground. A little short last time. That's not really his game. So we'd look to him to run a lot better this time. So
Bank Emblem is owned by Leo and Norma Shaw. Bank Emblem has done nothing but win this season and is a perfect 3 for 3.
He's got plenty of speed, and the rider we've got on, Davey Wilson, he's really good at getting to relax, so maybe we can carry that speed for the whole mile 16th.
Spaghetti Mouse is owned by Nick and Pauline Felicella. Spaghetti Mouse loves running long, and he would love to go an extra 2 furlongs if he could.
He's been training really good. He's, relaxing because we had training for sprints the last 2 races. Now we're going back and training relaxed. Yeah.
Okashata is owned by Mike Boylan in TD Stable. Okashata's hoping to return to his winning ways today, and he'll be coming at the end.
He's had a great winter. We've got 1 prep into him where he came running, finished strong, and we're real happy with our rider. He's got a knack with the horse where he's able to have him settled early and have him finish.
Lord Vic is owned by Pumpkin Stable, Jay Canauer, Joe D'Onofrio, and T. Klein. Lord Vic has been training very well for the Longden, but he has picked a tough spot today.
You know, he run good the first start, and we thought we'd go ahead and just give him a shot in there. He's packing quite a bit of weight for a horse that, you know, that win for 8.
Chicane is owned by Bellevue Oaks. Chicane seems to get better with age. He's packing bullet workouts coming into his 2008 season debut.
How's he to ride?
Very smooth horse. One of the best horses I ever sit on. Possibly the best horse, I think.
B.R. Remark is owned by D. Hughes, F. Aichi, Taylor and Louis family stables. B.R. Remark is the champion sprinter at Hastings, but can he carry his speed over the added distance?
The $64,000 question is going long. And Troy's horse is going to be tough. Segalovic, Spaghetti Mouse is better going long. You know, he ran second and third this spring, you know, going short when they stretch him out. You know, he's made $500,000 more, you know, going long. So after this, we'll turn him out for a couple of weeks and bring him back for a BC Cup sprint.
And now, let's enjoy this strong field going 1 1/16 in the John Longden 6000.
Here they go. They've all come away well. A field of 7. Sent on the way in the John Longden 6000. Bank Emblem right on the early lead. Spaghetti Mouse with early speed. Rushing up on the outside now. Here's Lord Vic. Ukashata, Sir Galovic, 5th at the rail. B.R. Remark, Chicane is the early trailer. 7 off the lead. Midway on the turn now there. 3 abreast. Bank Emblem. In between runners, Spaghetti Mouse. Widest of all is Lord Vic. 2 lengths back is B.R. Remark in between runners. Sir Galovic to his inside. Ukashata 6th on the outside. Chicane is 7th. The opening quarter, 24-1. Under the line now, Bank Emblem shows the way by a nose. Right there on the outside. Lord Vic second now by a length and a quarter. Spaghetti Mouse in 3rd. Sir Galovic skims the rail in 4th. B.R. Remark, Ukashata, and Chicane. He's now only 6 off the lead. Less than a half mile to run. The half goes in 48-3. Slow down a little bit. And Bank Emblem, Lord Vic, he's on the bit and right there. Then it's Spaghetti Mouse, now re-breaking in 3rd. Sir Galovic, he'll nade a way through. Ukashata, B.R. Remark, and Chicane past the 5/16 they go. 6 furlongs, 1:13-4. And Bank Emblem now accelerates, leads it by 3/4 of a length. Spaghetti Mouse now challenges on the outside. Sir Galovic's got 3 to make up. Lord Vic, Chicane, Ukashata, B.R. Remark as they turn for home. Spaghetti Mouse with the lead. Down the lane they come. Spaghetti Mouse now by a half. Bank Emblem, 2 back to Sir Galovic. It's Spaghetti Mouse, Bank Emblem, and Sir Galovic. Spaghetti Mouse to win the Longden 6000. Bank Emblem 2nd. Sir Galovic 3rd, and Lord Vic 4th.
The pacer was pretty slow because Dave, I know he's having a hard time to slow his horses down, and his horse looked like he's going in a 2 minutes leg. And my horse, I can tell how fast I'm going, but I know because I'm fighting with him, and it's hard to tell when you're fighting with a horse. But I can see the horse inside of me, and he was going to put his low, so I know we're in a good pace.
It was great to see you guys not let the favorite through.
Yeah, well, it's just the way they race it up, you know, which just happens to happen to get the pin the inside horse, and that happens.
This is a stake win.
It's a stake win. It's, you know, he's training so well, and we're so happy with the way he's been training. Get him relaxed for this race, and that's the best, you know, relaxed we could get him, and he just performed for us today.
Don't go away. The Sport of Kings. We'll be right back.
Today on our Vancouver Province Salute to the Champions, once again, Lady Luck stepped in, and she wasn't with Big Brown. You watched it? Let's see it again. Once again, upset in the making.
The Salute to the Champions is brought to you by the Province Sports, where you can read Tommy Walski's column, Hoss Talk, every Friday. The Province Sports, it all starts here.
And they're off in a 30-year quest for the Triple Crown, and doTERRA, wasting no time, is racing to the front, and Kent Desormeaux is going to keep Big Brown not far behind as they move into the clubhouse turn. Tale of Akati has some early speed today. He's right up on the lead now, running in 3rd position. Anak Nakal is surprisingly close. He's now 4th. And Kent Desormeaux now trying to guide his horse off the rail and out of harm's way. He's third, just a bit off the rail now. And it's 2 lengths back, and Aknakal runs along in 4th position. He's taken to an inviting opening on the inside. A break of 5 lengths back to Macho again, who now runs in 5th. Dennis of Cork is 6th, about 10 lengths from the lead, followed by the maiden Guadalcanal. Reddy's Echo lingering at the back of the pack early on. Ichabod Train trails the field as they make their way around that vast clubhouse turn here at Belmont Park. It's doTERRA leading. Tale of Ataki is second, and on the outside, Big Brown. Big Brown is third after an opening half mile in a sensible 48 1/5 seconds. So Kent Desormeaux waits. He waits with Big Brown on the outside third. Anaknakal just in behind him. And then it's a big chasm about 8 lengths back to Dennis of Cork, who runs along a distant 5th. They're midway down the backstretch run. The leader is still doTERRA. Tale of Ataki right there second. Desormeaux waits. Desormeaux waits in third with Big Brown on the outside. 3/4 in 1:12 4/5 seconds. 5 furlongs to go in the 140th Belmont. Anaknakal remains in 4th position. A break of 5 lengths. Macho again moves into 5th. Ichabod Crane is launching a bit from 6th. Around the far turn, a half mile to go in the Belmont. The leader is still doTERRA. doTERRA's opening up on the field now. He's opened up a 3-length lead. Tale of Ataki is second. Big Brown is third. Kent Desormeaux's asking him, but he's still third. 3 furlongs to go. And in the meantime, it's doTERRA who's opening up, and Big Brown is plummeting as the field turns for home in the Belmont Stakes. doTERRA's opened up a 5-length lead, and Big Brown has been eased at the top of the stretch. They're coming into the final furlong. doTERRA is the leader by 5 lengths here. Dennis of Cork trying to reel him in with 1 furlong to go, and doTERRA ducks out. Now he ducks in, desperate for the final 16th of a mile, but he's going to do it here. Here's a shocking wire-to-wire win in the Belmont Stakes at 38 to 1. It is doTERRA.
Okay, that's it for this edition of the Sport of Kings. And once again, on behalf of everyone here, we would like to say thank you for allowing us to spend this last half hour with you on this Saturday morning. One thing to leave you with, remember, you have to keep them straight. And Archie?
Or we'll catch you on the final turn.
Got it.